Persuasion. Persuasion occurs when our attitude is changed in response to a message. This is different from conformity, which is only a behavioral change in response to group norms. It's also different from obedience, which again is just a behavior change, this time in response to a command. Persuasion goes deeper than just behaviors and is a change to our very mindset. So what makes a person persuasive? Most people think that content is the key. A well-researched, sound argument should be most likely to persuade us. We are, after all, smart, logical, intelligent animals, right? Social psychologists have found that while content is important, superficial characteristics of the persuader more frequently determine whether we are persuaded by their message. One of the most influential traits is trustworthiness. We must trust a person before we can believe them or accept their point of view. Trustworthiness is multifaceted, but it is often broken down into three constructs: authority, likability, and honesty, which collectively are called the Triad of Trustworthiness. It is important to note that only the appearance of these characteristics is necessary to increase trustworthiness. Let's take a look at these constructs individually. We always have authority figures: parents, teachers, bosses. We trust authority figures because we assume they have knowledge or expertise, and usually we're right. A doctor, for example, probably does have the expertise to give you good health advice. We have to be careful, though, because no one can be right all of the time. People appear authoritative because of confidence, credentials, like degrees or titles, and knowledge. It may not be as obvious as authority, but we trust people that we like. This is why celebrity endorsements are so powerful. An actor is not as health-conscious as a nutritionist, and a musician is no political scientist, but celebrities are hugely influential in ad or political rallies. We like people who are friendly, happy, and attractive. Many studies have suggested that physically attractive people tend to have more positive characteristics attributed to themselves. These are things including likability, honesty, intelligence, and even kindness. And finally, we trust people who are honest with us. This is probably the most intuitive piece of the triad. Clearly, we aren't going to trust people who we think are lying to us. People appear honest when they are expressive, articulate, and calm. In fact, a study in California has found that people who are not expressive, who stumble over their words, or are socially anxious are often labeled as dishonest or even deceptive. Authority, likability, honesty, and that's the triad of trustworthiness.
Created using Powtoon.